Happy blessed Sabbath day, beloved. In this video, we will be doing a continuation of Revelation chapter 12. So let us begin. Friends, we will begin this video with the book of Revelation chapter 12, and we will look at verses 7 through 9. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was there a place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So right now in these scriptures, God is showing John a different scene. A scene of the past in the early stages of Earth's history. We see a war taking place in God's kingdom. We see Michael the archangel going to battle with the dragon. Before I continue, there was a lot of confusion on who Michael the archangel really is. A lot of people say that Michael is a literal angel, so it can't be Jesus. They say by saying Michael is Jesus, that means he must be a created being. Now, I made a whole video a few years ago explaining how Jesus is indeed Michael the Archangel. But I do want to share some interesting information with you. Michael is of Hebrew origin, and it simply means who is like God. Clearly, this is not speaking of a created being or an angel, right? And check this out. The meaning of arch means leader or chief, and the Greek for the word angel is angelos, which means messenger. Is Jesus not the chief messenger of the angels? Let me use this for example. The President of the United States is the Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military. The President is the commander of the military, but he is not a part of the military. Get what I'm saying? Jesus is the commander of the angels, but he is not part of the angels. It's the same concept. So yes, it was Jesus going to war with the dragon in heaven. But as you can see, that old serpent lost and was cast down to earth along with his angels, and he deceived with his tale or lies. And now he is deceiving the whole earth, right? What was his first lie told to humanity? Let's go to the book of Genesis and chapter 3, and we will look at verse 4. And the serpent said unto the woman, You shall not surely die. You see, Satan was only half right. You see, they didn't die, at least not yet. But because they believed in the serpent over God and ate of the forbidden fruit, they brought sin and death upon the world, and that's what's been going on for over 6,000 years. Death and destruction. And the serpent continues this even now. Go to the book of Isaiah chapter 14, and we will look at verses 12 through 14. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Friends, Satan doesn't play. He is jealous of God. He wants to be like God. He wants to be worshipped like God. This is why he built his own temple here on earth through the papacy. Hundreds of millions of people worship Satan every single day and have absolutely no idea. That's why he set up his own day of worship. And I'm not just talking about Halloween either. I'm referring to Sunday sacredness. He came down to deceive the world, and that includes even you. That includes me. Everything I have ever believed in before I was 22 years old was a blatant lie. When I learned the truth, I never questioned the truth. I questioned myself. Everything I've ever known up to that point in my life was a lie. I felt like a prisoner in my own mind. But then I could see. The truth set me free, and the truth can set you free as well, beloved. That's why I share these things with you. Jesus says this in the book of John, chapter 8, and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And then jump down to verse 36. If the Son therefore shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed. Friends, do not be deceived any longer. Accept the truth and be free from your prison cell. Jesus wants to set you free. Your prison door is already opened. Just get up and walk out. I can promise you that you are going to be much happier. The battles will get harder, but we are told, I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. Stay tuned next week for part 4. This is John Tinsley with Everlasting Rock Ministries, and always remember, the truth never fails. God bless you.